My name is Tom Kleik. I'm the National Fleet Account Manager for Horton, and today we're at our headquarters in Roseville, Minnesota, and we're working on an international LT with an S13 engine. It will also apply to an A26, and we're going to show you how to replace the air cartridge in the fan drive. So Horton fan drives are very reliable these days, and the only thing I ever see is on the DM Advantage product is maybe an ear leak once in a while out the back of the fan drive. Come out the back of the bracket, it sounds like the ear leak is coming from the front of the engine. That means the air cartridge needs to be replaced inside the fan drive, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So what I have here is an air cartridge kit. It's a 995634. You need one of those. I also have a liner gauge. So Horton offers liner gauges, makes it a little easier to measure the liners. So if you do come in with an air leak, the next thing you want to do is measure the liner thickness. And you can do that with a tape measure. It needs to be a 1/4 inch or thicker. But we also make these nice liner gauges where it either has an on-off on one side or a 2-speed on the other. And you can take this liner gauge and you actually hold it up to the fan drive, and you can measure that to make sure the liner is thick enough. If it is, then you can just replace the air cartridge internally. If it is worn, then you're going to have to replace the whole clutch pack assembly, and you do get a new air cartridge with that kit as well. It's important to protect the radiator while we're performing this job. So what we're going to do is remove 3 bolts on the shroud, and we can pull the shroud back enough to put some cardboard in between the fan shroud and the radiator, so I can set the clutch pack and the fan against that and not damage that radiator. To do that, I'm going to use a 10mm combination wrench, and there's 3 bolts on the shroud I'm going to take off. There's one behind here, there's one up here, and there's one below the surge tank. Okay, now that I have the cardboard in, I did want to mention I did cut it 16 inches across, so it'll fit between the surge tank and the upper radiator hose, and it's about 4 foot long. The other thing I found is you're going to need a line wrench to take off the 4 nuts to remove the clutch pack, and I did have to grind the line wrench just a little bit because mine was a little thick to get in there, and then it just fit perfectly. I'm either going to use a 1/2 inch or a 13mm will work as well. So our next step is we're going to use the fan blade to turn the fan drive and gain access to the mounting nuts for the fan drive and fan assembly, so we can remove it and set it into the shroud. Something to be aware of, you will have to remove or loosen the nuts, all 4 of them, so that you can move the clutch pack forward and get the nuts off. There is a tight clearance between the bolt and the pulley. Okay, now that we have the clutch pack and fan assembly off, we can gain access to the air cartridge, and I grabbed some tools to help. One is a mirror that helps you kind of see in there. We've got a snap ring pliers. Get the snap ring off first, and then I grabbed the little channel locks just so I can grab the tip of that air cartridge and pull it out of the fan drive. Now let's go in and remove the snap ring and the old cartridge. Then we'll clean out the air passageway and make sure that we blow air through the back side of the fan drive and clean all that out before reinstalling the new cartridge. Okay, now that we've got the old cartridge and snap ring removed, we're going to grab our new kit. And in this kit, you do get a new cartridge, snap ring, and face seal. And then we want to lubricate the O-rings before we install the cartridge. Okay, now we'll jump back on the truck and get the cartridge installed, and then we'll work on the face seal. Okay, now we're going to grab our new snap ring. And the snap ring can go in either way. It's flat on one side, it's got a little bevel on the other side. I prefer to put the bevel out because it goes in a little bit easier, and you just got to make sure it's snapped in all the way. All right, when installing the face seal, you will need a 7/16 socket, and you can torque it to 62 inch-pounds. So once we have the face seal installed, it's important to grab a nice clean rag and wipe off the face seal and the cartridge so that they're very clean and dry. Okay, now we're ready to reassemble, and we're going to install the clutch pack and fan. And remember, as you're installing that, you have to put the nuts all on before you tighten them down for the clearance. After that, we're going to remove our cardboard, we're going to put our 3 bolts back in the shroud, and the reassembly will be complete. We've now completed the air cartridge replacement on an international S13. Next thing you want to do is fire up the truck and make sure you don't have any air leaks. Once that's done, you're all set. Thanks for watching.